Hey, what's happening, people? Y'all know who that is over there, man. Y'all know it's Pop. Hey, look, man, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. We trying to run it all the way up.
In 2025, baby.
Let's get to this Reddit thread. Hey, look, man, we gonna let the content play. We gonna keep our commentary very short.
Support your friends, fuck nigga. You out here supporting these celebrities and these big businesses. Support your friend then.
You heard what he said.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. Oh Lord, I look good.
Heard what he said.
Touch my swag.
Yes, sir.
I wish you would. On my mama.
Yeah.
On my.
Y'all heard him?
Am I the asshole for telling my heavily pregnant friend
Well,
her
let's
fiance
find out.
was in a documentary?
What documentary?
Okay, it's currently 4 a.m. and I feel so guilty right now, I can't sleep. So myself and a few girlfriends decided to watch a documentary that's been trending. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a documentary showing a human side of a certain person, but yeah, as anyone who has watched the documentary knows what it was. On to the issue. My friend's fiance was one of the 1,000, and I wasn't the first person to notice. 2 other friends were first to notice. I didn't believe it at first, but with a second watch, it was definitely him. Even though his face was covered, the body shape, and especially the tattoos, were undeniable. We debated until the early hours of the morning if we should tell her or wait because she's 8 months pregnant. But in my opinion, if someone cheats like that, it's not their first time, and I would rather lose her friendship for telling her straight away than her finding out I knew and hid it. Because let's be real, when you tell someone news like that, there's a huge chance they'll hate you and not the cheater. So this Sunday morning, I asked my friend to meet up to talk. I showed her the evidence, and the minute she looked at the picture, she knew it was him and broke down. I expected her to be angry at me, but she thanked me for being honest, as multiple people have hinted that she should watch the documentary instead of being upfront like I was. I ended up driving her to her mom's house. I'm guessing she told her fiance I told her because he's been blowing up my phone, calling me an evil little homewrecker who ruined not only his life, and calling me out on social media for trying to ruin his relationship and wanting his unborn daughter to grow up without a dad.
Yeah, because she did that.
My friends are angry with me for telling her straight away and not waiting until she had the baby in case the stress would cause issues to her health. I don't give 2 shits if I'm being honest about her fiance, but I feel so bad about putting my friend in this situation while heavily pregnant. And I'm worried if something does happen to her, it will be my fault. Like maybe she would have watched it herself and found out on her own. Am I the asshole for telling my pregnant friend her fiance was in a documentary? So someone just says here, just to be clear, since OP wasn't, the dude was in a video banging a random chick with 999 other guys, apparently while already with his...
Now, to give some backstory. So this is, I believe, Lily Phillips or Bonnie Blue, whichever one of them girls over here in Europe, but they the one that did the 1,000 dudes, right?
Right.
So I thought it was crazy that, like, you can be identified with your tattoos and things like that, even though your face is covered, that you would still participate in that, knowing that you got a woman that's 8 months pregnant. You just nasty. But the update is what I wanted to talk about. So we're going to get back into the content.
Fiance. I'm pretty sure this is cut and dry, LOL. And OP does respond. Edit, people were saying I was very vague in the post, but I didn't know if saying the name of the documentary was against the rules, and I didn't want to give too much information away for my friend's sake. I'll edit the post later when I've gotten some sleep and my anxiety isn't as bad. He was a part of the 1,000 Bonnie Blue lineup in January. They got engaged on Christmas Day, and my friend would have found out around January she was pregnant.
So Bonnie Blue.
She didn't tell us until she was 3 months pregnant.
What?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
The only update. My friend's fiance wasn't the only one of our partners to do the lineup. My boyfriend of 3 years was one, so another friend's husband 2 hours ago, he posted screenshots of a group chat and photographic receipts no one could deny.
So, oh my God, it's all of them. They're all going through it together.
What?
We gonna let it finish. But my man said, I ain't gonna be the only one going down in this friend group. So since you wanted to play with me, little did you know your man was with me and some of the other guys in our friend group was with me, a part of the 1,002. So since you want to run your mouth and you want to tell my relationship, guess what we finna do? We all finna be broke up and divorced around here. My boy said we all
Hey
gonna
guys,
need
I got an
therapy.
idea of what we should go do.
I have to. My friend's fiance wasn't the only one of our partners to do the lineup. My boyfriend of 3 years was one. So was another friend's husband. Your whole
Whole friend group was in there, Pop. The whole friend group was
He
in the
posted
1,000.
screenshots of a group chat and photographic receipts no one could deny. Other men in relationships are involved. He said in the caption, quote, I wasn't the only one there. Tags me. Maybe check your own man before coming for my relationship. Tags 5 other women. He is going out. If he's going down, he's taking everyone out with him.
So here's reality. We can just chop it up. We can get into our commentary in the episode. The coldest part is that he tagged 5 other women in the friend group. He said, don't throw stones and you live in a glass house. Now, me personally, I think all 1,000 of those men are absolutely retarded. And you would never catch me being a part of no debauchery like that. Right? But knowing that you got wives and girlfriends, I just think it's insane to go be in something that you know finna be recorded. Like, she's recording. She has a team. Like, yeah, all the dudes covered their faces from what I'm understanding, but obviously y'all could be identified through tattoos and different things. But then you other 4 dudes, like, you definitely shouldn't have been there, but I know you wasn't ready for him to tell everything. It's on you. But he told on everybody, though. He said he ain't going to be the only person. He went to singing like a canary. Boy, he went to talking like Paris, dude.
He did, and the reality, let me say it like this. I don't really know what her real intentions were, but it backfired on her.
Well, I think her intentions were to be a good friend, and I do commend her for that, because I think you should tell your friend, your man in a porn documentary, she 8 months pregnant. Now if you caught him out with another girl is different, but you in here with a pregnant fiance, and you in here sticking your wee-wee in something that 1,000 other men are doing on the same night. You are risking STDs. You taking it too far. She owe her, as a good friend, she owe her that. Did it backfire on her? Yes, it did. For being messy. Now, I can understand part of your thought process is you should have minded your business. I'm with you. But I just think you'd be a horrible so-called friend if you didn't tell her. You know. And even if you didn't want to tell her, at least hint to her to watch the documentary to let her know to watch it on her own. But I don't think you can just let her stay with somebody that you know will go and do that. Because if you'll go and do that, then you'll go sleep with a hole in the wall.
Okay, so now everybody's relationship is ruined.
But we didn't know that was going to happen when we told her.
No. And that's my point.
I agree.
That's my point.
But we didn't know that when we told her.
That's my point. But my point is that, see, you thought
Yeah.
that you was just sitting around here and you talking about however you want to look at it as far as trying to be a good friend or whatever the case may be. But see, here's the reality for me. Here's my mindset where I'm going with it. Women are real quick to want to go tell another woman something in order to try to ruin her relationship. That's the angle I'm going with this whole entire thing. Women are real quick to want to go and say something to another woman in order to be able to ruin their relationship. Well, what's the reason why? Because most of the time, they look at that other woman as being happier than what they are. And so whenever they think that they can be able to help the baby to ruin her relationship because they miserable, as you said, we talk about off camera, because you want her to be miserable as well. But hold on. Little did you know that it was going to backfire on you while you were sitting around out there and you went from that aspect. Now, I get what you're saying. and I don't have a problem with what you said.
Well, we're miserable together now.
That's
okay.
my point.
Look, so now all 5 of us in the friend group, we're
Right.
miserable together.
So for me, I'm trying to cause misery for you.
Look,
I'm trying to because hold on.
we all finna be at each other's
Right.
houses crying, eating ice cream.
Exactly.
Cause look, we all doing bad now.
Exactly.
And like we used to say from the movie Black Knight, just tell them
You doing bad. Because she doing bad. See, now everybody doing bad, all because, and see, here's reality. See, now, I'm going to say this real quick. So, everybody in the friend group now here's how it backfires. Everybody in the friend group now, they looking at you sideways. They ain't looking at nobody else. They looking at you sideways because they saying, if you wouldn't have never said anything, then all of us wouldn't have never even known, and all of us would have never got caught up. So now they looking at you crazy because you wanted to be the one that was messy, and now look at what you caused for every last one of us because you wanted to be messy.
Hey, look, I need y'all to start hopping in this comment section. Let me know what you think about what Pop just said. Hop in there and tell us what side you on. It's me and Pop. We over here on this couch, man. Y'all know we on YouTube. Y'all come check us out.